viewers, I think.
No, you don't.
Yeah, a couple of viewers.
No, you don't.
Yeah, dude. I have 2 viewers every once in a while. They come through and they're like, "Oh, cool, talking awesome and shit." It's like, wait, shit.
Yeah, but nobody's gonna go back and listen to this shit, bro.
Yeah, they are. Some people do.
Yeah, no, they don't.
Some people do. They do the Q-tips.
Yeah, I bet you a fucking $1 million no one has ever.
That's what I mean, though. Is like even still, like it's just more courteous not to me.
Anyway, I do have to go back downstairs, or Leslie will think that I'm shunning her. So.
Why? No, she won't.
Yeah, she will.
No, she won't.
Yeah, she'll be
You can
pissed off.
stay here for about 10 minutes if you want. Chill out with the line maker, Mr. Joe Man.
So I've decided once I get stable on the right medicines and all, I'm gonna come out of retirement and really learn how to play Soul Calibur 6.
Oh, you better fucking.
Because guess what? There's 3 ways to do the special, by the way.
Really?
There's a special attack.
There's a hard special that.
There's a special attack.
Yeah.
And then there's an ability to where your attacks are stronger and faster and different.
Yeah.
And then there's another one that is where you can do like a cancel of it to where it shortens it.
What do you mean?
But you when you come out of the special attack.
I think I accidentally did
Listen,
it,
if you come out of the special attack,
Yeah.
or you come out of the special like mode where you go into super mode,
Yeah.
your character is delayed like a motherfucker. But
Yeah.
if you do this a third way, like a completely different way, it allows you to do either special but come out of it quicker.
Yeah, well, there's like 2 specials for each character too, I think. So.
Not, but like special attack. But like, there's different ways of doing the special attack and different ways of doing this other special you don't even know about.
Yeah, let's wait. Put me in the camera too. Camera. Yeah.
My friend Joey was explaining to me he plays online and shit like that, and he was telling me how it works now, and it's completely different than I expected. Like, it's way more versatile and shit like that. And also, I have to learn Mitsurugi's new moveset and get used to it.
Yeah, I'm actually a beast with Yoshimitsu now.
Yoshimitsu is awesome. He's always awesome.
Yeah.
He's awkward like Valdo, meaning like you don't know what he's going to do next, but his abilities of attack, once you get used to him, and you learn how to do all of his attacks in the right way, you can do all kinds of shit. I used to bust ass with Yoshimitsu.
I actually beat Brandon half the time this time, like around. I'm also a fucking baller with goddamn Tom once I get a combo going.
Tom's good once you get a combo going.
Yeah. And that's the point, is I know how to, like, I know the characters now, like Brandon just gets a random character, and it sucks sometimes because you don't know the stop and go that he does. You don't know the move sets that the actual other characters are doing. You don't memorize the move sets that the characters that are random. And they're coming one after the other, so you're constantly met with, you have to constantly change up your set to be able to work against the character that's random, even though he doesn't know all the moves. Yeah, it sucks. But when he actually picks, I can beat him like half the time. So I beat him like 15, 20 times out of 40. Yeah, he's sleeping a lot. Yeah, he's sleeping a lot. Yeah. But what you call it? Eye patch. I'm trying to make a line here, so this is kind of weird. But
Well, look, I'm gonna head back downstairs. All right.
I wanted to jump down. All right, head back downstairs.
I just have to come say hi.
All right, see, I got a view right there. Look at that view. Look at that view right there. Yeah, that view. Steve-O is in that view. And he's going back downstairs. And I have people there, friends and stuff. Like, I'm moving around the camera and shit, or whatever. And it's looking at my goddamn floor or whatever. And there we go. There we go. Okay, cool. Good. All right, I'm going to try to make a line here. It's going to be complicated as hell, but... yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to jump on that rail again. I want to jump on that rail from the middle part, but it's gonna be hard to do, and I'm gonna have to. Yeah. Oh shit. All right. Damn it. Okay. But yeah, like positive affirmations are really good for me. I try to make sure that I tell myself that I look good or some shit like that. I'm not gonna like always say that I look good, because sometimes I look like shit. Sometimes I didn't take a shower that day or something like that, and then yeah. But I know that I'm scared sometimes. I always have to make sure that I buck myself up if I believe that something's gonna happen that's wrong. Like if I'm going out or something like that, I just have to prepare for any sort of situation. I kind of like talk myself up a little bit and tell myself that everything's gonna be okay, and even if it's not okay, then it's still gonna be okay. So. Like if I feel any traumatized feelings are gonna happen, or anything like that, or I'm gonna freeze up or some shit. Because that's usually how I stop from freezing up in certain situations. Is like I tell myself that everything's gonna be okay. Thanks for leaving, I guess. I just see it. You put this right here because I'm gonna jump. There's a little ramp right here, and I'm gonna jump over the. There we go. Oh shit! Damn it! I don't want to jump over it. I want to jump on it. Damn it! Yeah, I did it out. I fucking son of a bitch. That's the point. Is even though like I know that my friends are like stupid sometimes. Grand Park, Chicago. There we go. We're gonna make some lines here. I know my friends can be dumb. Well, like. Dumb decisions. I still love them. I tell my hair I'm real fakers. The players. Yeah, the box. Awesome. That was tight. I'm gonna go down here. I do love my friends. I do like my friends. I want to be around my friends, but I don't want to send the wrong message to my friends. And that's what happens when my friends talk to my friends. It's like, I get extremely pissed off. My friends decide to speak for me in situations. But even though it happens, I still want to keep my friends. I love my friends. I think they're cool and fun to be around. I don't just drop people off. So they're like, good, well, I have a friend at all. I do like reading books whenever it's possible that I find a book that's actually unique and its own storytelling or different in a certain way. Mystery novels are the biggest one. Mystery novels are the biggest one. I'm eating chocolate right now. It is one of my comfort foods sometimes. I love eating it because it's really good, and I do it every once in a while when I actually have the money to do it. But it's only once in a while because it's one of those little guilty pleasures sometimes. I was gonna go to Starbucks, but I realized I need coffee. I already have like 2 energy drinks today, so. Still got to finish my sets though. Still got to finish some without. I do love exercising. It's a really good thing to do. It's a really fun thing to do, and it really makes me feel like I'm doing better with myself. And that really really frames my kind of fatness, so it looks like I'm actually not as fat as I am. Damn it. Son of a bitch. Let's make this line right here. Son of a goddamn bitch. You're such a whore. Such a bitch. See, that's when I get self-deprecating and stuff like that. Like my own stuff, I kind of like try to slow down. I realize that there's a situation that I can make to make it, yeah, fall and shit, whatever. Ah, damn it! Try to go the other way. Damn it. How do I do that? How do I go and do the other thing and go the other way? So I have to push the opposite way, obviously. Awesome. awesome. So it doesn't really matter which way I push. Sucks, dude. No more planner. There we go. Damn it. I always do it too long sometimes. Or hold it down too long. It's a planner again. Just go over this one. Okay, let's just move this thing where we can actually be on the planner, or be in front of the planner. Let me speed up. There we go. Okay. Just decided not to hold on to this, onto Lego the 6. And a fucking goddamn bullshit. Come on, there we go. There we go. Yes, sir. Damn it! I wanted to just go into grind again. But I try positive affirmations to help myself feel better about myself. I'm not always about dark humor. I'm not always about joking around the fullest, and especially if somebody doesn't like that or something like that, I'm not just gonna go out in public and tell somebody that like 9/11 happened for a reason or some shit like that. It's really not funny. I mean, obviously it happened for a reason. People wanted to do an insurance scam and give the Taliban money. There was just this thing, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. It just. I'm sure that's what a lot of people will find out, is that a lot of buildings are owned by certain countries in the U.S. and those certain countries decide to use them as centrals for spies and shit. And like China does it out in the open, so which is really dumb, I guess. Like it says that like China's getting ready to attack. It's like no, they already did. So like even if they weren't responsible for the coronavirus, they still were supposed to shut down everything internationally as well, and they fucked up not only a bunch of countries. Like it's just irresponsible. So yeah, it's like it's not their problem to do international flights. People are trying to get home. I don't know. It's like no, they were supposed to do that. That's the point. They decided not to. It's not the fact that it came from anywhere. It's the fact that it was responsibility of their country to quarantine it and to realize that people had to stay, no matter if they wanted to leave or not. They had to for at least 14 days. Yeah. So yeah. But yeah, I'm not talking about current events anymore because they piss me off and they make me want to say dark things about how I want to murder their leaders late at night and put poison in their eye drops or something. I don't know, or their fucking Pepto-Bismol that I know they're eating constantly because they're just old bastards that do nothing. No, it's a little shit. They chew gum. I want them to chew on toilet paper and reuse toilet paper of the citizens that they've enslaved. So. I just know that, like, a lot of times, those really don't make me feel better. They make me feel kind of like the world is kind of like a dark place, and I try to realize that the world can be something different, and, like, it can be made something different, and my nieces can hold my mom responsible for the people that she tries to marry. I never did, but also, I'm also self-deprecating, so it really doesn't matter. I'm constantly trying to make other people feel nice and accepted, and then when they're not accepted, I feel as though I did something wrong, and no, that's not the point. If I'm not accepted by someone else, I feel like I did something wrong by not explaining to them the situation, even though they feel a certain way. Anyways, it doesn't matter. Like, I just feel as though it's my fault, and no, it shouldn't be my fault. A lot of people are like, oh, that's white guilt. I'm like, no, I'm white, and it's guilt, but it's not white guilt. I do that in any situation. I try to make people feel comfortable that I don't even know or understand. And that's where I have to understand and realize and back away from the situation. I just tell myself that it's done. Like, I have to realize that it's over. Like, there's nothing I can do. So, There's nothing I can do to make my niece understand that my mom's about to die, and when she doesn't have that grandma, she's going to realize that she should have learned something from her. She's going to understand that literally, like, 40% of the black population is actually Republican, and she's going to understand and wonder why that actually happens or why that actually is. And I'm just gonna tell her it's because they don't want to give to charities, because they know that sometimes those charities don't even spend literally 80% of the money on actually the purpose that they made the charity for. So they want to make programs sometimes, but they don't have funding a lot. So it really sucks. Is that yeah? She'll learn that later, but she's gonna understand that too. That Trump is not the source of all racism or something. I don't fucking know. Like everyone's just making sure they can do it as a movie because some cops decided to do racist bullshit and stuff. It's like, it's the president's fault. It's like, no, it's not. He only gets paid $200,000, $2,500 or $250,000 a year to do all the shit that he does. He may get everything for free, but that's the point. Is he only getting paid $250,000? Yeah. But her daughter get paid $70 million. Like that's basically because what happens sometimes is you don't realize that like they're not getting paid to say and do a bunch of different things. So they get paid $70 million, and that's their severance pay. Like that. It's like that's like the thing. That was like their whole entire pay. Like it's the same thing with Biden sometimes. You're like, oh, it's crooked. It looks crooked. Look at the books. I'm just like, no, look at the books. Like for an energy company, you can charge whatever you want to, basically. If people aren't buying it, that's the reason why you're not making any money. It's probably it's a private company, probably not run by the government, because it's Ukraine and it's most likely democratic. So yeah, so just realize that that's the reason why he got in on it, because he knew something about it. He knew some scientists, or he knew some secrets that were supposed to be brought over to some person or taught to some person. And he went over to be able to make sure, as a liaison to the different leaders that are around, to be able to tell them and show them different energies that were around. So whatever, he gets paid $80 million. It doesn't mean it. What's fucked up is that he left his car at one of the airports with heroin needles inside of his car and his ID. So I don't know. He's a drug addict, I guess. Most people who are in billionaire businesses are. I think the reason why people just think they're not making enough money is because they realize though they have an idea, and the idea they have is like, but they don't know they have to go through a bunch of different shit. They have to write down their idea, and then they have to crowdsource it, and they have to understand that yes, if you crowdsource something, they will, or a really good business, or a really good product, or a really good app. Yeah, you can do your dreams too, man. Like, don't just protest about everybody else's dreams that are being stupid for. It's capitalism, motherfucker. Like, everybody can make money, no matter what your ideals really are. As long as you're not sacrificing people, ritually sacrificing people, like most crazy racist pieces of shit who believe in terrible cultist bullshits and Scientology, which is based around human slavery and what is it, sacrificial shit, and I don't know, just the point is that people don't understand where the money's actually coming from. And I'm telling you, it's coming from the actual worth of gold and certain things, certain stocks and certain things. It's like the average of the actual, like, I was like, oh, the wealth has gone certainly in the it's like, if people want the wealth to go somewhere else, then stop buying shit from Amazon, you dumb motherfuckers. Stop going to Starbucks. Stop going to big business places. Like, fucking do mom and pop shops. Do mom and pop shops all the time for no reason. Just do it. Just do that. Plant trees in your yard. I don't know. Plant trees that have fruit in your yard. You eat the goddamn fruit, you fucking piece of shit. If you want to be progressive, people can be annoying and be progressive. I'm a progressive motherfucker, but I I don't blame every single fucking person because, oh my god, the wealth system is constantly going to different places. Of course it is. Amazon has already established itself as a fucking delivery system, and you're fucking in a coronavirus situation. Obviously, they're going to get more wealthy now. It's just like, fuck you, dude. Like, your stupid narrative is stupid. It's like you don't understand that people don't give a shit. Like, even Jeff Bezos doesn't give a shit about every single hater talking to him, telling him that his ship looks like a dick or some shit. Just like, whatever. It's still into space, you dumb bitch. It's phallic as fuck. But yes, all rockets are pretty much phallic. You know why? Because they have to be aerodynamic, you piece of shit. Because then straighten up in the fucking air. Obviously, it's going to be phallic in nature. Or at least in concept. I just hate when like little dudes are on Minecraft. They're like just like gushing over the theme of something and understanding it themselves to be completely and utterly progressive or feminist or stupid bullshit. People put the stupidest shit on what they think feminism is. What they think feminism is. People put the dumbest shit on what they think an actual thing is. An actual... I'm on a rant again. I'm a scared little boy. But guess what? It's a scared little boy in this household right in his pocket and break someone's jaw. I don't start fights. That's the reason why. I don't get it, man. And I'm not gonna pander to my audience. I'm just gonna wear whatever the fuck I want to on the stream. I'll wear the tightest fashions. I'll get something from like some dude's E-pop or D-pop or whatever the fuck you want to call it. I don't even care about that shit. I don't care about capitalism. This is a Gap. I got this from the Gap. Doesn't fucking matter to me. They're an established business. I don't give a shit what they stand for sometimes. So they have to stand for equality and everything like that. Yeah, they have to stand for equality, yes. But they don't actively have to give to charities. No. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. That in itself is just dumb. Like, why the fuck would anybody just actively give to charities? Because that's how you actively become not racist. It's not how you actively become not racist. Actively becoming not racist is treating every single person who you meet with kindness and helpfulness. That's how you're actively not racist. It's saying the understanding that a dude with a Trump flag might not be the worst person in the fucking world if you actually realize it. It's just a Trump flag. It's not like a hate flag or anything. But he is Trump. It's like people have been becoming obsessed with memes. I think that they're actually reality or some shit. It's like, but you don't understand, the system's broken. It's like, yes, every system's fucking broken. But you know how you fix it? By fixing it. With ideas. Because that's all the system is. It's a fucking idea. And if you have a different idea, then you can fix it. You stupid motherfucker. If you're gonna be progressive at all, then... I said people themselves, like, sometimes they just don't give a shit enough. Like, the racist dudes are gonna leave because they know they're gonna get caught. You know? Like, that's what happens. They leave and then they try to say that they're like... In what was it, Nebraska, I guess, or something like that? Or Michigan or some shit, where these two dudes, or the 3 or 5... maybe 10 dudes were actually saying that they don't recognize the Bill of Rights or some shit. They don't recognize any sort of, like, the rights of anything. I was like, yeah, get the fuck out of our country, you stupid motherfucker. To any motherfucker is just like that. Like, you can be... like, say, take the fucking dudes who took over a national park and expected everyone to just be okay with it. They got shot in the fucking face. And they were white as shit. Didn't matter. That's what I don't get sometimes. You expect people to understand certain narratives. And yes, there are terrible things that happen all the time. When kids are involved or people are involved, they get hurt. Or I'm going to tell you one thing that nobody's talking about, which really should actually get addressed, is literally the amount of mental patients that are constantly and utterly just arrested, put in jail, constantly thought of to be completely sane. And then there are people that are
It definitely should be diagnosed because they have massive amounts of schizophrenia, paranoia, bullshit. They believe that somebody walking up to them is threatening, or they smell something and it sends them off a fucking rail. Yeah, it's terrible. It's stupid. Like, it's crazy. Like, it's absolutely crazy. They're reminded of a scent of when they were traumatized or something like that, and then they just go off the handle. Yeah, like, realize that. Like, if there's no mental health in America, then we would have been done for by now. We would have killed each other all the time. Everything would have been terrible again, and everybody would be like, "Oh, Native Americans got slaughtered." So yeah, they weren't the peaceful ones though. They weren't peaceful either. So just understand that. Realize that everyone was murdering everyone at the time. Everyone was robbing everyone. There were certain robbers that were always on the streams, and they sometimes took up arms with Native Americans, like the Red Dead Redemption 2. That's actually pretty much the reality is that outlaws a lot went with Native Americans. Why? Why did they do this? Because it was just their personal preference. I don't know why they didn't do it. I don't know why they didn't get with government workers or people who were like that way. Maybe they were trying to poison them. Who knows? It doesn't matter. You know what matters? Everyone was trying to kill everyone. And you can't judge when everyone was trying to kill everyone. Why? Because it doesn't matter. Everyone knows. It's just dumb. Why did 3 Native American tribes just decide to not make a treaty with the United States and actually get certain reparations and reservations? I have no idea. Could have been cannibalism. It probably was cannibalism. Probably because they had mass graves and the people of their own that got poisoned or hurt because they were cannibals. Not every Native American tribe was good. You can say that, oh, I love my Native American heritage and I blah, 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 blah. You know, sometimes women wouldn't even wear garbs like that unless they were in ceremonies. You know that, right? Like, a lot of times they wouldn't even wear those things. They would wear regular clothes. Like, they wouldn't wear those Native American beads and all those other different things unless they were actually in a ceremony. Unless they were actually, like, yelling and being the whole, like, doing the sacred yelling, I guess. I don't know what the fuck that is, but Native American, I still don't understand it. It doesn't make anything to me. It's just like, what they would make is like, I guess they'd make noises to like scare off predators, and they thought those noises were like the noises of the gods. But then they found out that like, no, they weren't, and then they just became normal people. It's all normal. It's normal. You're normal, okay? They wouldn't wear those garbs when they weren't doing ceremonies. They wouldn't. Like, you would see a big chief, and he would wear those garbs during that. But when he wasn't doing that, he was wearing a regular shirt. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's exactly right. Like, I don't know why those little girls, believe that they're just like the most amazing Native Americans that ever wished. And also, you shouldn't eat turkeys because fuck you. Like, fuck you. I'm gonna eat turkey during goddamn Thanksgiving. You know why? Because I'm thankful for the bird that gave his life. I'm thankful for it. You know why I'm thankful for it? I'm thankful for the fact that they will make up a lie about us being together. You know why? Because I don't care about violence. I don't give a shit if they made it up. It doesn't matter to me. It's a lie. Who cares? Awesome. Live a fucking lie. You know that half the bullshit your parents tell you are lies just to get you to fucking do shit for them? You can do anything you want to in the world. No, you fucking can't. You're goddamn 300. You're 260 pounds. And you're 13 years old. You barely get up the fucking steps if you felt like it. You can do anything you want. You can be anything in the world. Anything you believe, you beautiful princess. You know, princesses were massively, sexually, and completely and utterly trafficked by every single person in the entire kingdom. All the time. Every single time there was a princess or anything like that, they were always sexually trafficked. They were somehow moved from something that someone didn't want them to do because they wanted to do it, but they didn't know. And then they would use different excuses to be able to move the princess to places where she wanted to be, places where she thought they thought that she wanted to be. So take that in your pipe and fucking put it on a goddamn display for everyone to see. I don't give a shit about lies. It doesn't matter to me, because if the lies make people actually... Okay, religion is a lie. Oh, darn. I still like Christmas, you stupid piece of shit. You know why I don't care? Because it doesn't matter when Jesus was born. I don't give a shit if Jesus was born or not. It doesn't matter. I want to get presents sometimes. And my mom only buys me cologne, but I fucking enjoy it. That's why. Because motherfucking shit. I always get this rants and stuff sometimes. Because I understand that sometimes the positiveness of the world is just gone to shit, and I hate it. Everyone who's like out there protesting, they don't feel it. They don't feel loved. They don't feel happy in their life. They're all fucking they're all pissy and shit. And they set fire to a Wendy's, and everybody's like, "Why did you set on the Wendy's?" Because it's a ginger bitch and I don't love her. Well, okay, what if you love the ginger bitch later? You have to tell her that you set a Wendy's on fire. I'm sure she wouldn't care, but. So understand, ginger bitches. I don't hate everyone. I don't hate anything. I don't hate anyone most of the time. I have to not hate anyone because I'm reminded every single time of the shit that I do that's fucking terrible or stupid or dumb or self-deprecating. I don't even have my stepmom. I've talked massive shit about her in episodes before. Because I do believe she's an actual good person sometimes. She's going to cut it down on the goddamn alcohol and eat more goddamn food. So don't turn into an absolute idiot. I believe that abuse is not the person, man. I understand that abuse is not the person. I understand that trauma is not the person. I understand that sometimes people aren't always the people they say they are. But also understand that no, they're not completely and utterly shitty all the time. You have to understand and realize that they have shitty problems in their life and they're trying to escape it. So there's a lot of people out there that have traumatic experiences in their entire life and they're always trying to escape it. So they're always trying to prove to someone else that they matter or they mean something or something like that. Including people around me. So just... be your fucking self, man. And also hopefully get some therapy, because and why do I love Thanksgiving? Because I don't give a shit. It doesn't matter. But it's about the lie that didn't happen. It's like, do you know how much shit didn't happen in history that they say happened? Moses might not be real. Giants may actually be closer to existence than actual Moses. A biblical character. Oh my God, how did they lie? They took a whole book out of the Bible. It's called the Bible of Judas. And it was the problem was that they were loving God. As the problem was they were actually ritualistically celebrating another angel before God. That's the reason why. That's the reason why. That's the reason why Jesus' people got ruined and told, dude, you're stupid, we're Roman Catholic, you gotta be Roman and whatever. Maybe that would have gave the Bible a little bit of context. And a lot of reasons why the dude's like, oh my God, I can't even, I love God. I love all the God, the one true God, everything, blah, 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 blah. And that's the point. It's like, there's so many like trivial things. It's like, you might as well just like fucking eat some goddamn stuffing and shut the fuck up. It doesn't matter, dude. If you don't celebrate 4th of July, I'm not going to celebrate 4th of July. Neither do I. But the only reason why I do that is because I'm tired and I'm older. I don't care about fireworks anymore. It doesn't matter to me. And then people do that and they don't care about fireworks, but they're going to talk shit about the actual fucking thing. It's like, yes, George Washington, you know what? George Washington was an opioid addict, and that's why he lost all of his teeth. Abraham Lincoln did massive amounts of cocaine during his presidency, and during his entire life. So I was a skinny-ass bastard with a terrible beard. have to understand these people were regular people. They weren't just massive statues and shit you put on the goddamn things like that. Then why don't you take down statue? Just no. You know what's fucking awesome about Washington D.C. is because the entirety of everything, all the stuff, makes a massive marijuana plant. All the streets connected together in Washington D.C., central Washington D.C. The city of Washington D.C. makes a huge marijuana leaf. That's what I understood. That's what I knew. And that's what I realized. That marijuana was to be legal a bunch of times over. And I was only, 12, maybe 13 years old or something like that when I actually went there. Or 15 years old. I was 15. That's what gave me hope. That's what actually gave me hope. Is that our founding fathers loved weed. It didn't matter what else they liked. They probably liked hallucinogenics and like licking frogs and shit. It doesn't matter to me. I didn't give a shit. It didn't matter to me. No, it's the fact they had sex with slaves, and they were slaves, and that means they were... No, bitches wanted to fuck, too, okay? A lot of bitches wanted to fuck. Even slave bitches wanted to fuck. But that's the point, is they wanted their freedom, too, and that was pretty stupid and selfish. They should have given them their freedom, and then said, hey, do you still want to have sex? And they probably still would have said yes. Because they're a powerful individual. And when powerful individuals get on the goddamn... try to get in your goddamn pants, you're going to be like, yep. Like, so there you go. Just want a fucking dude that's powerful. Okay, if fucking what's his name? I'm gonna tell you this. If fucking what's his name? Not any of those other motherfuckers. Okay, if Justin Timberlake came here today and said to you, whatever you are, you 200 to 300 pound woman, or 190 to 110, and he said he wanted to fuck you. They wanted to fuck you, and that was the reason why. Because he thinks that you're really cute. He thinks that you could really have something together. Would you fuck him immediately? Yes, you fucking would. He's still got money. And also, he's famous for the dick in the box shit and a whole bunch of different stuff like that. Completely crass and unaccompanying fucking vulgar bullshit. And you would still like him, you little Native American brat. It's like... No. If they tell people more lies, then they will be like, are you Drew Barrymore? Stop talking like that. Stop talking like that. Stop making those points. Stop acting like you're better than everybody else. You're not better than everybody else. Just because you got here first doesn't mean you're better than everybody else. Just because your ancestors got here first doesn't mean they have right to all the land. You know why? Because we don't have right to all the land. Because you know what? There are 1 million fucking homes that are vacant right now, and there's only a 700,000 person fucking homeless thing. You know why there's only 700,000 people that are homeless? Because most of them died. That's fucked up, right? No one wants to talk about that. Everybody's like, Black Lives Matter. It's like, yeah, what about Hobo's life, bitch? Well, that dude that's like asking you for a fucking dollar and shit. Asking for your goddamn dollar or for your food or some shit that you ate at your goddamn restaurant that you just went to that just only sold vegetarian things and you think he won't like it or some shit. Yeah, he'll fucking like it. He'll eat it because he doesn't have a goddamn choice. He didn't give a shit about lies on Thanksgiving. He'd probably come into the motherfucker's house and be like, yeah, I want to eat your food for Thanksgiving. I don't give a fuck. You know why? Because desperation seeds not caring. Or what am I saying? What am I saying? I'm saying desperation is shit about culturative norms. I don't know. I have no clue. But just realize, just if you were desperate for a bottle of water, you wouldn't give a shit who gave it to you. If it was Trump, it didn't matter. You're still gonna drink the fucking water. If oh my god, if Obama's water is better than Trump's water, no, it's fucking not. It's the same. It's all the same. They get it from the same filters. You give a shit about you. You give a shit about your political fucking view or your stupid fucking planetary uniform bullshit. We must set everything free. It's like, obviously we should. We shouldn't have animals. They should live in our houses probably, and then eat fucking animals and shit and stuff. They should. Why shouldn't we eat those animals? Why shouldn't we eat little rats and little rabbits and stuff like that? Why shouldn't we stave off the ecosystem and eat everything from the ecosystem, even the bugs, motherfucker, that people used to put in their goddamn tacos and burritos, bitch? Because that's what Aztecs used to do. Aztecs before fucking the common fucking Native American, the Mayans. They got there first. Why the fuck is not nobody talking about Mayans? Why isn't anyone trying to find Mayans? They're gone. They're completely gone. They literally disappeared from their entire thing. Why did they do that? Because they didn't give a shit about it anymore. Probably that's why. That's probably why. They don't give a shit about anything. They're like, this is really complicated and we shouldn't do this anymore. Why? Because they don't care. They don't care about the fucking culture anymore. Doesn't matter. There's a point where culture just ceases to exist because people just don't give a shit. They do things for aesthetic now. They do things for aesthetic. That's the reason why. I am progressive. You know why I'm progressive? Because I know that too much of anything is bad for you. Too much of any fucking thing. And it doesn't sound like I look up in front of smack you. I'm gonna chop you in the neck. And I'm gonna see if people can actually be knocked out by being chopped in the neck. That is my next experiment. I will see. Yes, I love Starbucks, and you know the reasons why they destroy their computers. So somebody break into their shit and try to steal their goddamn tax returns for the next year. That's the reason why they break their computers, you piece of shit. They erase the hard drive. No, you can still break into the hard drive again. The hard drive isn't fully erased all the time. You have to defragment it a bunch of times so there's no information that's actually on there. And they don't feel like doing it. You know how long it takes to fully defragment a hard drive? You know how long it takes to fully defragment a hard drive? It takes over 16 hours to defragment one hard drive. Over and over and over again. You only do it as many times as you want to, but 16 hours to fully, at least 30% of the information will only be there. And even then, you can still get the information off the 30% to be able, and there's too many man hours. That's the reason why Starbucks destroys its computers. It's smart to do that. And it's also good to upgrade every once in a while. Also, people shouldn't open on their own with one fucking person there. At any goddamn business, I should always have somebody else be able to do something if something comes up before the store opens. Here's what I know was I tried to change the credit card system on a Friday because I thought it would be a good idea because of so much traffic that's on Friday. Be able to make it faster and I'd be able to have more customers. Or, if not to have more customers, then to be able to get the customers out as soon as possible. I was working at GameStop, and I thought that would be a good idea, but I didn't have a second key. I had one person, me. I was the only fucking person there. So I had to completely and utterly reorganize the entire goddamn store by myself, and at the same time set that up as I was doing that. So yeah, that's why I quit that fucking job and stayed at my goddamn bartender job. Because it was fucking easier and I made more money. So you know, I would do that on a Friday. And then I got reprimanded for doing it on a Friday. She's like, Friday is one of the busiest days ever. I'm like, why the fucking were you in here with me doing things? Huh? Why were you pregnant ass who should be on leave and someone else should be hired for it? Why are you telling me this shit and yelling at me even though you were supposed to fucking be here with me? You dumb bitch. That would have got me fired, but I would have still said it sometimes because I quit like 2 weeks after that. She asked me if I could come in for her. I'm like, fuck you. Go fucking throw up your goddamn baby and tell me again how you're pregnant and you can't do anything, you stupid bitch. You're gonna stand behind the goddamn counter and do absolutely nothing. Well, I'm the only one that's putting demos out. And yes, I'll put a full game out in there. It's actually the best way to get someone to actually buy the fucking game. And if GameStop would listen to any of my fucking ideas, they'd realize that yes, if you put the full game out there and you don't save on it, the point is they'll never finish the game. No matter how short the game is, they'll never finish it. Because they're just waiting in line so their parents can buy them their goddamn game. It's the best ever. It's the best idea. They'll never finish the game. They'll never get through the story. You'll never save. No more demos. I fucking hate demos. I hate demos. They always end way too early. You don't get to see anything that's actually happening with the game, but you get to realize the controllers are actually pretty good and the graphics are blah, 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 blah. It's like, no, but you don't get to experience the story. It's the whole point of the game for most people is literally the story. That's the reason why. It's a whole experience that makes you want to buy the game. I don't want to buy the game after I see 5 minutes of a goddamn dude punching a fucking clock or some shit, or people fucking like running around ape shit crazy and like, oh my god, something's happening, and this is like in the middle of the fucking game. It's like, why would you do that? Why would you make the game the middle of the game when you're starting off and you have to get orientated and you have to get completely orientated into the game again? You don't want to buy it. The point is that I made the game. Like when the Hulk came out and it was the awesomest fucking Hulk that ever existed. When you can throw shit around, break shit onto your goddamn fists, and then throw shit and stuff. I'm the one who put that motherfucker out on the table. Nobody saved. Nobody cared. Everyone fucking bought it. Oh. Probably should have saved that idea for a meeting or something. Whatever. It's my goddamn idea. I'm being recorded, so there you go. That's what pisses me off the most, man. None of my ideas I ever heard. That's kind of the reason why I'm actually recording them. Give a shit where you come from, man. Give a shit where you're going. Let's give a shit. You idiots understand that it doesn't matter what holidays we fucking. They could come back with some pagan stuff, and they literally can totally copyright anything they fucking feel like. They copyright any god they feel like. It doesn't matter. They're all fake. They're all fake and they're stupid. Loki, the god of mischief. Give a shit. What if it was really Loki on that thing? What if it wasn't what if all of the fucking gods and shit like that just decided that they were going to become human and start making series for everybody? Huh? What if that was it? And what if he doesn't give a shit about your stupid goddamn shit? It doesn't matter to me. It's the will of Loki. I don't care at all. I don't care about stupid pagan gods. I don't give a shit about dumbass, idiotic, stupid gods because I don't believe in the gods. I don't believe in any god. I don't believe in one true god. Doesn't matter to me. I don't care about Native Americans gods because they're stupid and dumb and they want to kill fucking buffalo all the goddamn time and scalp people because they're white and they're hateful and blah, 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 blah. It's called racism, you bitch. It happens everywhere to everyone. Pieces of shit. And some people don't even give a shit about your race. In Russia, they don't even care about your race. They care about what party you affiliate yourself with. Or they'll murder you with fucking poison and shit. They don't even give a shit how long you've worked for Russia. They just give a shit that it's like, oh, he's an honorable man because he worked for us and blah blah blah. They don't give a fuck. They'll poison the shit out of you because they don't give a fuck. And half the time it's people that support him. And the fact is that he doesn't even do a criminal background check on anyone. He just constantly works about enemies of the state and traitors. And that's it. That's all that is. That's all it is. Everybody's just like, oh, what do you do against the state? He didn't do anything against the state. We're not going to go after him, even though he's killing fucking people constantly. So yeah, that's the reason why. He uses people as weapons. It's the reason why Vladimir Putin is a bad person. It's the reason why no matter how many students he takes pictures with, he's going to try to fuck them later. If he thinks they can manipulate them enough and then keep the secrets until she has a baby for him. When she's what? Not 18, probably 15. Yeah. How about that? How about worry about that instead of fucking worrying about every single person that's racist toward you? Because in a bind, they'd probably have your back if zombies were around. If fucking werewolves were actually real or some shit, they'd probably have your fucking back and be the first person to pick up a goddamn gun because they like shooting guns. So understand, it doesn't fucking matter. People change constantly. People change their views with what they think of for the day. That's what it is. It's what's the fucking thing for the day. That's what it is. And also that makes me feel a lot better a lot of times because people themselves don't realize that progressivity does not mean fucking blaming people for every little thing they try to almost do. Half the generation after the racist motherfuckers are always less racist because they believe that, yes, their parents are abusive and stupid and antisocial constantly. They stay inside, they eat canned goods all the time. And when they go to Walmart, they're in this like little wheelie chair that they bought themselves and shit, even though sometimes they're not even fat enough to be in it. They'll walk around to other people's houses when they're nosy as shit, But yeah, when it's on the charger, they're gonna fucking walk over to your house, and you're gonna wonder why they walked over to your house instead of getting on the goddamn hover round they were supposed to get on. Absolute fucking bullshit. Just don't feel like exercising. Talking about my ex-wife's mom. The dumb bitch. She didn't talk to her daughter anymore. That pisses me off. Even though I don't even like her anymore. I mean, yeah, I like her, but it's fine. Yeah, whatever, it's fine. I'm over all those weird feelings that I decidedly had. I still understand the feelings themselves and understand that I'm never going to get back with her the same way that I ever was. But also, too, it doesn't matter. It's fine. My dad literally had a strong hate for her, I guess. I don't know. He has strong hates for every person that tries to do me wrong or do my family wrong or some shit or say things that are wrong or do things that he thinks are wrong. My dad had a definite sense of self, or at least sense of self-pride, I guess. So, and that's the point. Is like I was like, I don't think that all this shit is about race. I don't think this shit isn't about like fucking like occultist motherfuckers that are like forcing people to get angry and fucking like, and yeah, man. Why did half of all the fucking why did almost 1/4 of all of the police forces literally just decided to quit one day? Decided to quit, and you're not going to investigate that. You're not going to go, oh well, they just didn't feel like being there anymore. No, they were probably put there to instill a theme of hate towards everyone who literally wanted to do bad shit in the first place. But maybe they wouldn't have done the bad shit if everybody didn't fucking hire them out of the goddamn blue and say, this is my friend George. He lives on his own and is constantly masturbating in that shed over there. I don't know what pictures he has. I don't ask questions because I'm a good friend of Jay. God. Yeah. Yeah. That's right. He masturbates in the shed. I did art in the shed, and I didn't like it. So you just got to think about masturbating in the shed and how much you wouldn't like it. And how much you would blame society for pushing you into a shed to masturbate. I just yelled at my ex for it because she would constantly lie to me and tell me she was going to move to New Orleans. And then when we were actually at New Orleans, almost 2 years into a relationship, she's like, "I'm never moving here." And I'm like, also I get to fucking leave then because you're a bitch and you lied to me the entire time. You just think you could literally tell me what to fucking think and feel and how to feel that way. You just wanted to abuse somebody like fucking you got abused by your goddamn ex-husband. Or fucking the abuse wasn't even there and you just abused yourself or got abused and you just blamed it on everyone or every single male afterwards. I hate that shit, man. When women use feminism as a way to abuse men, like, it's fucked up. Or when men use fucking toxic masculinity as a way to not realize that sometimes women like to be a little degraded. Like, they like to. The reason why a lot of women don't get degraded sometimes is because they're not in the perfect position to realize. I didn't talk dirty to my ex-wife. The reason why I didn't talk dirty is I was angry. I was constantly angry that we were doing the same position over and over again. Angry. And then I did it harder and harder and harder. And I wanted her to change positions. And the only time she did change positions was one time. Or 2 times, I guess. She was 2 times. And then we did anal. I don't know. It wasn't that great. It was pretty good, but it wasn't that great. It was like I came really quickly, but whatever. It's just, she didn't come, so whatever. What I should have done was just not just anal. I should have done like more, just like I should have said, "Do you want me to?" And then I just do it, and then she would be like, "Oh God!" She would have liked that. That'd be great. But I didn't. I did the full anal. Didn't do all the. I hope she listens to this. I hope her mom listens to this stuff. That'd be awesome. That would be the greatest. That's the only person I want to offend right now is a Jehovah's Witness that is literally a Jehovah's Witness that literally used to keep her daughter in a room handcuffed, and it's probably the reason why she had the misconception about the world itself and the fact that if good people are in a religion, then it's usually good. Usually. Good people, I mean, not Satanists, because Satanists aren't good people. Satanists are not good people. They're stupid and they're killers and they're idiots. They're only that. That's it. It's like, what Satan says, if you kill someone, then you have to say you kill someone. It's like, oh, really? Oh my God. It's like, that's really weird. You know what else is really weird? It's like, if you're a fucking Republican, you know what you have to do? Keep your money, and that's it. Is that evil? I don't know. Could be considered evil by people who don't give a shit about your problems or your rights or anything. You can't take away people's rights to say that other people have their rights taken away. You can't do it. Just don't do it. Don't do it. You can't take away other people's rights and say that their life or their existence is meaningless, and then say that you need rights. You can't. Because we're away from that era. We're away from that generation. We're far away from that generation. All the people who were descendants of slaves from my stepdad's plantation that he doesn't own, that he owns a piece of, that all the descendants of the slaves own pieces of as well. The same piece. The same size piece as the descendants of the slaves. Yeah. So, there you go. Yeah. The same piece, yeah. And then they have homes that are actually for the people. They're not very well taken care of. They're kind of dilapidated a little bit. But when people are older and they say they have their moms were probably slaves of them, they get to stay on their fucking property rent free for forever. And even their descendants of them get to fix up the houses if they want to and make little museums out of them or whatever, or they can stay there for free, forever. And then all of them, every single one of those people, the entirety of the family and the entirety of the people who are descendants of the slaves actually get a reparation every single time there is cane sugar sold off of the actual farm. But yeah, that's the right way to do it. So if anybody wants to understand an actual way to do it, to understand that yes, slavery was terrible, and no, they didn't beat their slaves at all. They just would get married to them sometimes and then allow them to be free. Yeah, that's it. That's some bitches would happen. That's the reason why that chick that I said in a different episode, she was totally Jewish. She was totally had a huge butt. How do Jewish people have huge butts? I don't understand. But she was probably mixed with something from a generation before. And that's the point, is nobody cared. Down south, nobody gave a shit about having sex with people who used to be slaves. Nobody gave a shit. Nobody cared. They didn't care. They didn't give a shit. They didn't all beat their slaves. Most black people actually beat their slaves because they were actually related in some places. And then they didn't even beat their slaves a lot. So yeah, it happened a lot in the Midwest. It happened a lot in other places too. That people just didn't give a shit about it, and they're just used to be able to say that, oh my God, slavery is terrible, and the South is blah, 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 and they all fuck their sisters and cousins and blah, 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 blah. It's like, no, the interracial happened a lot in the South. Did. And still does to this day. Fat bitches get love. Skinny bitches get love sometimes. Of all races, of all kinds. I don't even hate Asians. Most of them don't even give a shit about China. Give a shit about Chinese food. Because food is delicious. Food is awesome. And they told me real Chinese food isn't even fattening for you. Most of it isn't even fattening. Most of it's just real rice, real fish, and some really good spices and stuff like that. Dumplings. Dumplings are mostly Chinese, I guess. And also Vietnamese, I believe. So. Pot stickers. Steamed buns. Steamed pork rib buns. Oh my God, yes. Put it in the microwave. Oh my God. Or in the oven, depending upon what you actually want. Like, or in the steamer, on the actual steamer, on the pot. Fuck yeah. I love food. I love food. I love all kinds of food. And if you tell me that you're gonna somehow just not include a certain race because the macaroni salad is terrible in the north, fuck you, bitch. That macaroni salad down south is the fucking shit. Yeah. Macaroni salad doesn't have mayonnaise in it, motherfucker. It has goddamn cheeses and heavy cream, fucking butter. Fucking 7 different kinds of cheese. Why? Because because every single cheese has a bit of a different tinge to it, and then if you do certain cheeses, you can actually make a flavor combo that is amazing. I love food. I know these things. I know these things because my 3 to 5 different cheeses is probably the best you're gonna get. But if you actually want to get a real different kind of cheese and actually have like a medley. Basically, you'll probably get about 7 cheeses. Maybe that'll probably be at the most. You'll probably be able to actually pull off like a Munster or like a freaking like a Munster, Parmesan, Romano, but also a sharp cheddar or like a pepper jack or some shit. Oh my God, yeah, awesome. A little bit of mozzarella is only there for like girthiness. Like if you want a good cheese that cuddles up a lot when you do a lot of stuff, yeah, mozzarella is the best. But if you want the flavor, then you gotta get the fucking Havarti, man. Havarti's sweet and it's fucking creamy and shit. It's so good, so freaking awesome. Damn it. I said, 5 to 7 different cheeses, and you're on your goddamn way to understanding exactly the reasons why I love potatoes au gratin when my roommate or my mom makes it. I will settle for nothing less. Nothing less. And that's the reason why I don't know why my niece actually does even care if my mom is racist or not, because she makes the best food. I didn't give a shit if my mom was racist, and I know I'm not everything that my mom is. So it's like, it's weird though, because like black people have this thing like they don't like people that are like that like are different from them. But holy shit, if someone talks about their goddamn whole race, then oh no. Except my friend Brandon, he's asleep and he's also black. He's a good guy. He cares about love and decency towards lovely people, and he also asks me where them hoes at. He's tired. He's very tired right now. Yes, I do talk about race around him because I love him. He's a friend of mine. And he actually cares about race too. He cares about white women. He cares about black women. He cares about Asian women. He cares about Spanish women. Spanish. All hot, no matter what. That's why he asks where them hoes at, because he cares about them. He wants to cuddle them. He wants to cuddle them. And he wants to get their number. And tell them about what he likes and doesn't like about the world. I'm not particular to a certain race, but I do like certain women sometimes. Uniqueness of women, and also people who are good sometimes. I don't know, just damn it. Yeah. I'm gonna jump this and see if I can jump it. Ah, you son of a bitch. I mean, this is the reason why, like, I think that people should stop being so fucking progressive, because they don't understand that, like, it's like, why would you want to ruin somebody else's day? Like, why? Why do you want to ruin somebody else's day? Why do you want to say that everything that someone believes in is a lie? I say things that people believe in are a lie because they are. But I still respect them and their right to believe that. I still respect their right to believe that. And I love Thanksgiving food. And I also love Christmas. You know why I love Christmas? Because they didn't always make it about Jesus. They made it about buying presents. And they made it about a fat man with a white beard. And who gives a shit what he looks like? It could be black. It could be Spanish. It doesn't matter to me. It really doesn't matter. I don't give a shit. It could be like Black Jesus or something like that. You never know. You got fat. You decided to move up north to France. That's why his girlfriend is buried there. You didn't get it. It's just his girlfriend, dude. That's what it was. This is his girlfriend. You wouldn't get it. She was preparing you for the afterlife. It's like, no, she was just wiping your feet off because she believed you deserved it. You want it. Because she cared for you. She was a bitch. That's why sometimes I have a primal lust towards women sometimes, or some people, I guess. I don't know, because they're trans and stuff. It's not bad. But just like, I don't know. That's the reason why I get less of a positivity vibe when people just start arguing over random shit that doesn't make any sense and they don't have the facts to back it up anyways. No matter if they're right or wrong, you got it from the news. You don't know if the news is right all the time. No matter if they're telling you that gravity works or anything, because sometimes gravity doesn't work. And I'm not talking about the roads that they say are optical illusion. I'm talking about actual gravitational anomalies that the government constantly goes after in Antarctica and many other different wild places that happen naturally. Electromagnetic occurrences that affect the world's gravity, and understanding that yes, our world technically could be just a huge living thing. And that's the reason why we have gravity at all. Could they? Well, I'm going to tell you how gravity works. I'm going to understand this water goes into a ball. And you put a little bit of dirt in it. This doesn't do anything because the dirt moves around inside the ball all the time. But you know why? That's not the reason gravity works. Okay? Gravity is an electromagnetic happening. Okay? It is a force. It's not just an occurrence. It is a force. It is a force that exists within something and around something. So understand that we are living. Forces happen around us. Forces happen inside us. Maybe the earth is living. Who knows? Hopefully everybody understands that spiritualism and science can be one and the same. And we can just all live in happiness and harmony. And stop talking about the fact that we pardon a chicken. I mean, a turkey every year. Because I don't give a shit what it's called. It doesn't matter to me. The one that goes gobble gobble, I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit about turkeys. Don't care. I just want to understand why they have so many tendons in their goddamn leg, and I can't just eat it like they do off the cartoons. That's my main question. I don't give a shit. That's it. That's all. That's all I care about. You can tell me that I'm not progressive because I like Thanksgiving or something like that. But guess what? My friend Brandon likes Thanksgiving too. He's coming over, saying thanks for different things, something like that. He likes getting Molotov casserole every Thanksgiving from my mom. Not every year, but sometimes when she feels like making it, she makes it. And it's good. It's really good. She didn't always make a turkey, but you know what? That's the point. Is people love food, so stop being stupid. Stupid motherfuckers. And nobody's watching. That's the reason why I'm saying all these things. I don't give a shit about anyone. I'm gonna do this line, bitch. Oh, I'll do it. Run this line. I'll run this line. Damn it! I tried to fucking. Damn it. Damn it. And that's what I care about. I care about people's feelings. I care about them so much that I wouldn't hurt them. And I wish my niece would understand that and be okay with herself. And that's the reason why she's not okay with herself for the way that she thinks. So she believes she has to blame people who believe in certain things and different things, or believe that understanding that Black Lives Matter is having some terrible, terrible times right now. And yes, some of the people that are affiliated with the actual charity did do violent things. That's the reason why Mr. Warren decided to call them terrorists. It doesn't mean that they're terrorists. It just means that some of them need to quit in order for them not to be considered terrorists. If they do crimes, or if they do anything, or if they support crimes, or any of those things, then they're considered a terrorist organization. And that's what it is. And that's the point, is she needs to understand that, yes, her movement, or half of her movement, but she is also half white. She understands that she's not just black. And no, she's not even black at all. Black Lives Matter is a charity. It's not a descriptive term for any race whatsoever. Do I consider Asian people yellow? No. It is just a pastiness when you're not in the sun. Asian people can tan. Nobody knew that, I guess. Hence the reason for Filipino people. Well, not the reason, but hence, i.e. example, Filipino people. I just don't get it, man. I don't get why she wants to feel that way. But I think that's the reason why she feels as though they're not supporting her, not supporting her ideas, and that's just the point. That she's so stuck in this idea that somehow she's making a difference by being socially active or on social media, which is not being socially active. It's not being socially active. Saying that you want people to give you gifts is not a social active thing. Setting up a charity and then making other people give you money is not being socially active. Because if you use that money to be able to buy yourself new shoes, then you're not being a goddamn charity, you're being stupid. I guess she wants to be stupid more often, I guess. I love her. She's gonna be stupid for a little while. She needs to understand that no, her mom is not, or Gigi is not racist. Neither is Warren. They're just paranoid assholes. And she's mad at them for kicking her mom out. That's what my sister did. My sister has that whole explanation. Every single time she comes back from her house, she's like, why did you say this? Blah, 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 blah. It's like, because he's a history buff. He's a junkie, and just because it's white people doesn't mean it's racist. So there are a bunch of white women that decided that they were not getting votes just about white? No, because they had women on their signs, and they went to post women getting voted, making votes. So understand that she has it even more wrong, because now she has to understand that no, there are white women that didn't get to vote just the same as you, unless they owned property or were married into a family. And that's the reason why, no, the forefathers did not want everyone to vote, which was stupid and dumb, but they wanted to understand is that's the reason why they created the Electoral College, because they're stupid and dumb. Because they're dumb and stupid. Our system is broken. Every system is broken, okay? People had there was a massacre in Myanmar literally a year and a half ago that no one seems to want to talk about, but everyone seems to want to use as an excuse because everything is going to shit or some shit. It's like, no, it was already shitty. You should have known. You were the last person to get the goddamn memo. You Gen Z kids. We knew it was already shit. It was already shitty. It was already shitty. Everyone just kept constantly making little jokes about it all the time and saying it was shitty instead of going, oh my god, we need to change this immediately. And if we don't change this, then we're terrible fucking people. Like, no, you can't do that. You can't judge people for not changing something that they can't change by themselves. If you had the power to kill 300 people that voted the wrong way, would you do it? Or would you just wait for them to not do that? Or would you just lobby to be able to do different things and be like, the system is broken, we have to build it up from the ground again? It's like, no, the system doesn't work for your ideals. And your ideals are punching people in the face who have different ideals than you. So understand, yes, you're always going to be working with people who have different ideals than you. And this is kind of a leave this behind for my niece. Just to understand that yes, she will come into contact with the 40 to 50% of African Americans that are Republican, and she will not understand them. She will understand. She'll ask, "Did you vote for Trump?" And they said, "Yeah, we did. They did." But it's okay, you know. You can love who you want. You can be who you want. You can vote for who you want. And that's why almost everyone voted for Obama, except for the people that didn't.
Upstairs at Joe's room.
Doing a goddamn line right here. We're all good.
Joe.
I'm good. Are you good?
Why do you sound tired? Or like wasted or something?
He's tired.
Yeah, I'm just late on me. So I was sick. Now I'm feeling better.
No.
Yeah, bring your buns.
Put your face in them titties. That's hot.
Good.
So yeah, I'll see y'all.
Yeah.
You're being recorded.
Alright.
Bye-bye.
Damn. So in the end, believe in yourself and you make your goals come true. Whether it's for Native Americans' rights, for be able to build new and better businesses, to get into more medical stuff, to invest into stuff. Things are going to be better. The people are going to be exonerated of literally selling weed. That's going to happen very soon. Or if it hasn't already happened. And I'm just the last person to give the memo on that, so. Damn it! There we go. Ooh, there's a thing that I want to do. Ron Young. Damn it. Damn it. Kiss the rails, kiss the rails. I'm not going to kiss the rails. I'm going to go up and then down. Ah! There you go. Yeah! Oh, God damn it. Oh, gotta do this one. I did it. So it turned into another affirmation moment where the only thing that makes me better and feel better is when people themselves start to think a little bit better about themselves and realize that no, they're not going to fight this a never-ending fight or struggle. They need to stop thinking that it's a struggle and understand that everyone else is also struggling, probably many more times than them. More than any fucking amount of people who need actual rights right now is people with mental disabilities and also physical disabilities. And the point is, it's that some of them are hot and I want to fuck them, so it's okay. Some of them are cute and they smile nice. I don't want to see what a relationship would be like. Some of them wear canes, and I want to make sure that I want to try to make sure they never do that cane again. Then I'll pop that fucking hip, bitch. That's the point, okay? We should be blaming our disabled population. We should be trying to fuck them and not making kinks out of it because they're nice people. It's not a kink to like a disabled girl. Disabled woman. You know what's not a kink? You know what's also not a kink? Liking small girls, small people, small women. It's not a kink. You know why? It's not a kink. Because the only thing that comes out of it is more positions. And I want to experiment with that. Not the kink, but the actual having more positions. Because obviously, regular sized girls aren't doing it right. That's the point. That's the point. If anything we learned here today is that I am a horny bastard. I'm a likable horny bastard. I'm not a terrible horny bastard. I don't want to touch your butt if you don't want me to. People won't understand that. I realize I have to freaking forgive people that did stupid shit to me. I realize that I have to forgive myself for stupid shit. Like, oh, the first point, the only reason why I like the prayer of the actual, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost is the goddamn first part of it. It's like, oh Father, art thou in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, as we forgive us for our trespasses, and we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us some delightfully juicy. Because the rest of it I don't give a shit about. Delightfully juicy Papa John's pizza. And wings. Lots and lots of wings. And don't get the bad ones that are in the back. Get the good ones. The good ones that were in the refrigerator the whole time. Like, piece of shit. Joking around is always my favorite way to make myself feel better about situations that are completely and utterly just daunting. Talking to people about their goddamn kinks and their stupid bullshit. Making sure that I know about all the people in my life and how they absolutely just literally sometimes don't tell me the truth. And that's okay. It's fine. It's fine. I'm sure I'm fine with it. I don't give a shit because it didn't matter because I didn't give a shit about it to begin with. Still want to be your goddamn friend. Stop acting like an asshole. It's like you gotta take some responsibility when you decide to do something and then some of that person does the exact same thing that you do because they're depressed and shit. But it's not my fault. It's like, it is. But it's okay, you know? The point is that you tried to get off of it, you got off of it, the other person decided to try it. You should have told them, or said to them, or grabbed their hand and be like, no, stop it. Because obviously some people have some parental issues. Okay? Next time I see somebody doing something that I don't want them to do, I'm like, no, stop it. And then if they still do it, then obviously they have a problem. With me. Because I told them to stop it. I'll try not to judge people. Oh man. God damn it. Son of a bitch. I wonder if I can actually multi-grind. Multi-grind. It's made with multi-grind. Oh, that's the point, is it stops on the wheels. That's why. I gotta make it to where it's gonna go on the side of the. That's the point, is I can't keep moving it over to the side. I gotta. Damn it. That's the reason why it keeps going that way. Because they keep. Yay, board slide. Awesome. Or 50-50, not board slide. That's what I have to do with it. I have to moving it to the side. I can't just let it go. Damn it. That's what I have to do, is move it down or over. Oh, I did an inverted fucking heel flip. That was awesome. Yeah. You son of a bitch. Damn it. Oh, you bastard. Almost did it. Oh, damn it. Damn it. But yeah, that's the reason why I get pissed off at people. Like, this kick of like, you gotta love everyone and respect everyone you meet. It's like, you don't have to do any of that bullshit. You don't have to like people. Most people don't even like anyone they fucking meet that doesn't have the same opinion as them. That's the point. It's just like, it's hypocritical. It's very hypocritical that, like, everyone is like, oh, if you don't love everyone you meet, then I'm gonna judge you and hate you for it. It's like, fuck you, dude. Like, seriously, fuck everyone. I don't give a shit. That's why I don't want community about certain things that are private. Like someone's sexuality. It's completely private. That's just me, though. Other people feel as though they have to have community over the fact that whatever they stick their penis or their vagina in, whatever, it doesn't matter to me. But, I mean, I think that stuff should stay private. So you should tell people. If you don't tell people, you could be an abuser. It's like, yeah. If you don't tell people everything you fucking do in a goddamn thing, then you might be an abuser. I've literally told people about my sexual things. It's like, I don't care about them knowing about them. I don't want them to know what I'm doing at a certain point. I can say currently I'm fucking no one. It wouldn't mean anything because maybe I'll fuck somebody later and I won't tell anyone about it until at least 24 hours. I've told women I've told this platform about my feelings, but I'm not gonna tell them whether or not I fucked someone within the last month or so. I'm not gonna tell them that. I don't care. And yes, I will judge the shit out of other motherfuckers because it's funny as shit. And the point is, like it's an oxymoron. You're saying that people shouldn't judge other people, but yeah. Sure. Because the point is like it's my platform. I can do whatever the fuck I want to. I'm gonna fuck. It doesn't matter to me. I don't care. It never matter to me. I don't give a shit. It doesn't matter to me. I mean, of course, people who are actually abusing people and doing fucked up things, like saying that their relationships are just platonic. Ryan Haywood. You know what's fucking crazy? Is like Ryan Haywood reminds me of like the evil Ryan Haywood. Like he would be like really like he reminds me of like Tobey Maguire from the first fucking Spider-Man. He reminds me of that. And he's like evil, and he's like darkened his hair and shit like that, or whatever. But he like gives everybody finger guns and shit. And then that's what he does, is like fucks like 16-year-olds and shit. fucked a 16-year-old. I mean, we didn't do it. I'll do it under false pretenses. She showed me her ID, and then the relationship didn't last after that because she showed me her ID. I didn't try to like keep doing it because I was just like, no, I can't do it. You're too young. We had sex once. It was legal, but yeah, you know, it was okay. We had sex more than once. We had sex way more than once in one night. Way more than once. I'm actually 16, and she's like, I'm actually 16. I'm like, I'm actually 20, I'm 21. It's kind of weird. Kind of feels weird. We're in the McDonald's drive-thru. I mean, you're telling me the honest truth, so I can't knock you or anything like that. But I mean, you know, I don't know. Just like 23 women. Goddamn, that's fucking crazy, dude. 30 women. Holy shit. We didn't know that was going on at all. There isn't anything on our character. Fuck that. It's exactly on your character. It's exactly on your character. You don't understand the people that make jokes and shit. You don't understand that like the personal jokes they make are the things that define them sometimes. You don't understand that no, you can't constantly just say that, oh, that kid's awesome, he's an awesome kid stuff. And I'll talk about your wife and say you literally were sitting opposite her the entire time and both of you were high as shit probably. Not to say that it matters, but if you want to be high as shit, then just talk about it. Talk about it and say you're high as shit. Talk and say you did coke the other day or before. Or something like that. And it's the reason why you're so goddamn skinny. And it's not just alcoholism, you fucking piece of shit. Say you like coke. Say you like it. Say you love it. Don't just say it's alcohol. Because you're skinny as shit. And how old are you? I made it to 34 and got fat as fuck. And I don't like cocaine. But I like alcohol. So, now that we're at the place we're at right now, I'm 34. And I only made it to 34 without being actually super fat. And I like alcohol. We'll just leave it at that. And then Mr. Guy who still looks like he's fucking homeless, Jeff Ramsey, can just say that he did cocaine. And he did a lot of cocaine, and that's why he's so skinny. So no, I didn't eat anything or anything like that. It's like, no, my roommate was about the same age as you, Mr. Ramsey, and she did not like cocaine anymore. She did cocaine. And when she did cocaine, she was thin. She was very thin. And now she doesn't do cocaine, she's not very thin. So understand that alcohol, fermented sugars, my friend, liqueurs, if you will, make you gain weight and also make you process sugars differently. Understand that just because you like alcohol does not mean you do not like the other things that go with it. Okay? Among other things. So maybe you should take a reverse diabetes test if you decided that you do not like cocaine and are still deciding that you should lose, you need to gain weight. You need to gain weight. You need to gain some mass and actually start working out because, yes, when you do things like cheat on your wife and not tell her about it, and then say that you are in an open relationship when she knows nothing about the terms and divorces you, that's usually not the thing you should cry about on any TV at all. You should probably just like do more cocaine, I guess, and then realize that you're gonna get fired like probably next year. So yeah, that's what happens. So reason why some people leave because they know that every single person in their entire goddamn vicinity is a fucking idiot. That's why some people leave the entirety of the show because they know that Gavin knew you did cocaine. And also, he promoted, and a lot of people also promoted those different things. And that's how they stay thin, because they don't eat food at all. Stay weird, awesome. Like, stay on cocaine, Mr. Jeff? Is that what you mean? Yeah, because he does cocaine. That's what I know. For a fact. I've known people who do cocaine. And they stay thin. They stay thin for no apparent reason. But their head gets bigger. So now that I know that Bill Burr does cocaine. Bill Burr does cocaine. A lot of celebrities do cocaine. We'll just leave it at that. A lot of celebrities do cocaine, and Jeff Ramsey does cocaine. And that's why he stays on in the Europeans, because he doesn't want to be associated or affiliated with any dumbass motherfuckers that do stupid shit with your relationship and constantly don't have something to go back to. Not to say that your girlfriend did do cocaine, because she stayed skinny as shit too. Hey, you know that people, they stay skinny when they're vegans, but they do cocaine. Many other reasons. There's so many other reasons. You need to have a healthy diet. That's probably why Jeff Ramsey, you literally were an alcoholic, but you had a completely healthy diet, and that's the reason why you stayed skinny. Or you did cocaine because you have literal, like, bags under your eyes. I have a little bit of baggage. You see that little bit of baggage right there? That's because I did cocaine. Because I know I did cocaine. I know I've done cocaine before. I don't want to do it again. I'm not going to do it again. Because I'm a fat boy, and I stay fat. I love being fat boy. Because I can cuddle right. And I'm not a skin and bones boy. You're a skin and bones boy, Jeff. Skin and bones. I'm not just going to talk about Jeff Ramsey. I'm talking about other people too. Like fucking Charlie Sheen. Oh my god. He not only did cocaine, he probably did meth like regularly for like at least years. There's so many people that did so many different terrible drugs. I got tiger's blood. He's like, no, you have AIDS. I'm a Martian rock star from outer space. It's like, no, you have schizophrenia. It's called winning. No, it's called almost dying but not. God, I love jokes. I love the jokes. They're so much fun. Let's talk about some people who are the trans community that like piss me off sometimes, because they constantly have to make their transgenderedness known to people. Oh my god, I hate it. She's like, why do you want people to know you're transgender? Do you want people to, like, if someone kills you, do you want people to like know that? So like they'll give like the clue to the killer that killed you is like the person that like reacted the most insanely when you told them they were trans. They told them to shut the fuck up. Do you want people to be like, I'm gonna murder you if you keep saying you're trans? I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. He's like, there's a killer right there. He said he was gonna murder her. Let's go, boys. Let's not give a shit about this, because he was probably had good reason to kill that dumb bitch. But that is not funny though. There are a lot of trans women that are abused and stuff like that, and it sucks, man. It really does suck. But there are a lot of celebrities that believe that just because they had a hard time being trans, that other people have a hard time being trans. I don't know what it is about stuff. That's why I call it multisexual. I call them multisexual. I do, and I think that people who are multisexual. There are people who are born without genitals. All of them, there. I saw it on the list, so it's real. Maybe they got a vagina afterwards, or a penis, who knows? You make both in surgery, so it doesn't matter. I don't don't know why people have to be completely PC about every single little thing, because you don't. I mean, you're not. It's like if there's hate around, if there's real hate there, it's really you'd be like, yeah, of course it's hate, because they're using their religion to be able to like it's like downtrodden somebody. But like that's the point. It's just like if you want to use a religion to do it, then why don't you use Satanism to do it? Why don't Satanists do that? Why don't Satanists? Because you know why? Satanists are really secretive about their hate. That's why. That's why. Satan doesn't always tell people what he's actually about. People. That's the reason why he's able to possess people and turn them into devil worshippers. Devil worshippers. Devil worshippers. Because that's Southern, I guess. The Southern. Southern. Oh my lordy. And that's not even Cajun. Like Cajun is like, oh my god. Like it's just like a more relaxed version of what I'm actually saying. It's like it's all relaxed. It's like whatever. I don't give a shit. I don't know. Nah. That won't relate. I don't say croissant. Oh man. What's really fucked up is like we laugh at the shittiest movies sometimes. It's like Adam Sandler has so many derogatory characters. It's really weird. I was like, you wouldn't really know like I don't get it. It's like it's weird. It's really weird. It's really weird. There's so many derogatory characters on there sometimes. There's like a dude who's like really tall, I guess, and somehow he has a nail in his head or something like that. He's like, oh, I'm gonna get fixed next week. And you're like, no, that's an emergency. That's not something that happens to people and they fix it next week. I don't know why the character even evolved. Love you. Have good days. Be yourself and don't be suicidal because you're a lovely person.
I'm not anymore.
Yay. And I love you. It's like if you don't have a sense of humor about everything, like literally everything, you have to have a sense of humor about everything, or else you're going to be completely and utterly miserable your entire life. It's like, we don't like these motherfuckers, man. I don't like this motherfucker that just makes up jokes about people's lives and doesn't judge his own introspective thoughts. It's like, yeah, I do. I do that all the time. It's called judging myself more than I do everyone else. And that's the point, is I do. I judge myself constantly. I always think I'm offensive. I always think I'm stupid. I always think I'm dumb. Like I'm not really gonna make anything of myself sometimes. Like I really do make something of myself. I probably will. I'll make a business and hopefully make something to where I can actually hire people, which will make an inclusive environment for people who I want there, like Asians. So stupid. African Americans, Asians, white people, or Caucasians, Asians, Caucasians. It's like Asians that saw the sun less. Oh my god. It's like, what did they do? Did they fuck each other into oblivion? No, they didn't. Holy bitch, that sucks. Why you do that? Because yes, I am Asian. You know why? Because I'm Native American, okay? Because Native Americans are Asian and they don't know it. Or they don't believe it. They're just Native Americans. Pisses me off more than black. Or white. Not just white, you piece of shit. Can't call me a fucking white cracker, you bitch. I put lotion on, motherfucker. Does that make a cracker still? Does it make me a Triscuit? Beard looks fucking weird, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Oh, it doesn't? No one's listening, obviously. People can be progressive but not care about everybody's bullshit all the time. And not care about every single person's problems because, I mean, the point is we're all different. The point is we're all individuals. We're individuals and we should love ourselves. And that's the first point is if we don't love ourselves and we start giving hate to every single person around us, no matter if they're good for us or not. And this is what I hate a lot is because people will make the most outlandish bullshit and like they'll make it seem kind of like relatable or something like that, and then they'll cut off all comments on the entire comment. I was like, cool, awesome. On the exactual tweet, you just want me to think about your shit and not allow me to respond to it. If you can't take every abusive comment out there, then who gives a shit about your opinion? That's the point. It's like, eventually they're trying to sell me some sort of t-shirt or tell me a VPN that I don't give a shit about. Because I bought my own because it's the cheapest fucking one in there. And it's awesome. It's called a Vast VPN. And there's no sponsor, you bitch. That's why I stopped watching people. So we're constantly getting sponsors and shit. It's like, wow, dude. Well, you literally just you don't like sponsors, but somehow you constantly keep coming up with every single sponsor out of the goddamn works. Oh, Squarespace. If you realize you want to make a website, then don't go with the cheaper option. Go with the one that constantly makes you think that you're a goddamn whiz at making websites, but you're actually not. Don't learn the code or the language or back doors to websites. Learn the one where you can copy and paste everything and make it seem like you're a fucking genius when you're not. Use the kiddie pool of fucking goddamn website makers of shit that is literally already made, preset, will not actually seem original, and will never sell your product. I will never use Squarespace, you stupid assholes. I will get Bluehost to sponsor me before I ever use Squarespace. I want Notepad, motherfucker, because at least I can write shit down on Notepad. Or just like anything. I can just literally put anything I want to. Memes, shit I care about, doesn't matter. I can put anything I want to on anything on Notepad, and I'd much rather have that than people who think that they know what I fucking want or they know how to sell my product when I know that everything that I'm making is generic and bullshit. Everything that every preset website has for you is bullshit. Every single thing will not sell your product. It will not give you an original idea for the actual product, and they will not let you do that. They will not let you. They will not let you make your own website out Squarespace. That's the point. You have to get, in order to sell a product, you have to get someone to work on your website for you. You have to get someone to be like, this is what I want, this is how I want it, this is the sizing I want, these are the constant preparations that I want for everything. I want to be able to sell on certain websites, not PayPal, because fuck them. Because there's other websites now. I'm gonna use Cash App, bitch. I don't give a shit about PayPal anymore. Motherfuckers decided that my $72 wasn't enough for them to fucking goddamn promote me buying Bitcoin and still going around the city and buying shit with a card. So fuck them. I'm sure when they hear this shit, they're probably gonna be like, oh well, it doesn't matter, he doesn't have any followers. What if I get followers, bitch? What you gonna do then, motherfucker? Fuck PayPal, literally. Fuck them in the ass. They're using Elon Musk's goddamn career to promote their fucking goddamn business, and it pisses me off that they have no goddamn customer service in the entire United States. None of it. They don't have any of it. They don't have all of it. They literally hire Indians. They hire college kids from whatever the fuck they do, what country they fucking do it from, doesn't matter. Whatever, even if it's in the United States, they still don't hire Americans to do it. They don't. I've literally never heard an American accent on the entirety of the entire PayPal website, and I've always thought that it was a scam. I've always thought that it was a fucking scam because there was an Indian dude on the other end of the phone. What the fuck? There's gonna be racism about that shit. There's gonna be like, if you're if you're Indian, it's fucked up, man. It's fucked up. There's new stereotypes happening now. Like, if the dude calling you doesn't have an American accent, then you know it's a scam. If he's really excited about the product he wants to share with you, then you absolutely know it's a scam. Even if he's American, it doesn't matter. It's always bullshit, man. All the same bullshit. And people who try to like fucking make you think that you're gonna win $1 million or some shit, and they just scam you and take your fucking bank account notes and shit. Everything's so fucked, dude. It's like everybody's so fucking PC, but everybody else is always trying to like make a fucking buck and act like the goddamn American system is wrong or something. I'm just like, dude, no, they made it so that no one could actually control it. That was the idea, okay? That's the point, is you can't control the idea of America, okay? You can make fun of our president all the time. We make fun of our fucking president all the goddamn time. But this is what we do. We're stupid. We're dumb. We like making fun of things. Why do they make fun of Vladimir Putin? Because he's eventually going to poison you, or some one of his followers are going to poison you. That's the reason why they make fun of Vladimir Putin. But guess what? I don't give a shit. I'm in America. Fuck Vladimir Putin. He's a little bitch fucker. That's what he is. He's a little fucking goddamn pedophile asshole. Yeah. Fuck him. I'm not Russian. I don't give a fuck. Even if I was Russian, I'd say I wasn't Russian. I'd say I'm Czechoslovakian, bitch. I defect. Fuck you. No matter if I'm there or not. I'll get a lion. I'll get a lion. I'll set it loose in his office. They know what that fucking means. You got a pack of 10 lions, bitch. And then I'll fucking spread blood around everywhere, and then have everybody slipping it when they walk in the goddamn door. Fucking reckon with, bitch. I have ideas. Kim Jong-un can dig it too. I'll fucking put him, I'll tar him and put feathers on his bitch ass as he decided to threaten a fucking mother to shit, looking, eating goddamn dumplings all fucking day. Reason why he can't fucking move. I'm not gonna send all those people to beat your ass. I am going. I'm gonna set magnets up the sides of your fucking buildings, and then I'm gonna come in with plastic guns. Yeah, bitch. How you like that? Do a motherfucking 6 underground on that motherfucker. Huge fucking magnets, bitch. Huge magnets that'd be set up by certain things. If you knock one down, then another one comes up. Or just air bomb it. It doesn't matter. I hope he got some. I'll be feels threatened for the rest of his entire life. And his entire life is very short once you realize that the entire satellites are taking pictures of all of his stuff that he has. And when they bring the weapons around to show them everyone Kim Jong-un's cock. He's gonna fucking have one. He's a eunuch little bitch. A eunuch bitch. That's what he is. I love making idle threats to fucking stupid motherfuckers who believe they control the world. Or control themselves at all. Because they do stupid shit to their goddamn economy. And they fuck over people way more than America. So yeah, we're good bad, but what the fuck ever, man. They're bad, and you gotta know it. You gotta realize, dude, you gotta realize the fucking bullshit that it actually came from China is the reason why you call yourselves black, and the reason why you think that you know of African society, but you fucking don't, because you don't even know that you have relatives that still live in Africa. You don't know that there were tribes that actually did have family and still have ties to that stuff. You don't understand that shit you're wearing is for ritual fucking, not sacrifice, but rituals that are awesome and amazing and cool. And actually everyone eats food and has a great time. And they're rituals. You know why they're ritual garbs? You know why they're called ritual garbs? Because they're for rituals. That's why. The reason why they wear those bright colors, which you would know if you study any African culture or anything, the reason why they study the reason why they do that is because they are not bound by spreading or staying in line with the garbs of the earth. It means they are otherworldly. They believe themselves to be otherworldly. And they believe that their bright colors, when they wear them during ceremonies, protects them from evil spirits, and also shows their braveness. Shows their braveness because of the garbs they wear when they are actually like not in those things and worried about animals killing them. It shows their courage and their light and their power. That's what it does. That's what they believe it is. That's their beliefs. It's stupid too, but whatever. I don't give a shit. I still studied it. whatever. I know half the black people in the literal nation don't even know that shit. And no, they don't act like fucking monkeys or do stupid shit like wave their goddamn arms around like the 70s. They don't do that shit. They have rhythm. They have very much rhythm. They have absolute rhythm. And they're one of the most hilarious goddamn movie makers I've ever seen in my entire life. When a rapper comes from actually Africa, he talks about his culture and his actual things and the things that happen to them. He doesn't just talk about bitches all the time and money. If you want to get back to culture, when you get actually back to culture, you realize that every single interaction with someone, with a Native American or anything like that, there were different people. There were different people all the time in America, all the time. There were people who were exploring things, not just Lewis and Clark. There were people that went to the South and understood that New Orleans was still a port, no matter if any other place was working or not. Because they didn't go, they didn't find out that there were villages, and little peoples, and people who loved black people, and people who loved their culture, and people who ate off the lands. They didn't find out any of that shit until later on, and understood like, oh, it's voodoo, and it's all voodoo culture, blah, 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 blah. Whatever, they came from Haiti, dude. They didn't even come from Africa. We didn't believe in voodoo. They believe they can control another person. They just believe that they can control the animals around them. That's what that other shit was. I'm talking about African culture and the fact that nobody studies it, and the reason why everyone wants to be progressive about it, and that's the reason why no one's listening to it. But Brandon's listening to me, so I have a ticket. It'll be as offensive as I want to be. And also, I'm making this line that I don't really know how to make, but I'm going to make it. Damn it, fucking shit.
Too early. There you go.
Damn it, I didn't do it right. I did it too fast.
Yeah, that happens.
Did it over that, and I'm trying to go over this way, but it keeps going, pushing me that way. How do I do the other direction, do you know?
Yeah. What is it? You fucking, just tap one of the triggers. Just tap whichever side you want to get out on.
Okay, alright.
So if you tap right trigger...
Alright, cool.
Yeah. If you tap the left trigger or right trigger, you should get out on that side. Right. Also, whichever stick, like right and left, if you click them, you'll pop out. Instead, or it's like a small pop out instead of just doing an ollie or whatever.
Damn it. I wanted to kiss it, the little... Damn it.
That's one of the easiest, cleanest ways to get out of grinds, is just click the stick.
Yeah, okay. Alright, cool. There we go.
Nice.
Damn it. Let me go this way and see if I can jump. I want to jump over this fence, but I'm going to try to go here.
It's pretty easy.
Oh, heck, did you hear?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Don't touch me.
Make sure I'm not going to put the camera on you, okay? All right.
I'm just like, I want to try a line.
Shit. Alright, I'm going to try this one more line and we'll give it to you, okay?
Hell yeah, do that. Come on, you got it. Yeah, go for it. Yeah, try again. Nice little... No. There you go.
I'm going to try to jump. I'm going to jump on this last one right here. I'm going to jump on this. I want to end it with that last one. That right there, and then...
What up?
And then,
Have you, you been doing the challenges and stuff?
well, not really, but I've been learning a lot more stuff, basically.
Right.
That's what I wanted to learn.
Honestly.
Yeah. Damn it.
Yeah, I don't think there's an inside lip to the planners.
Yeah, I know. How's it going, viewer? If you would like to message me, you can. I'm trying. Damn it, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to jump that ramp and jump over it. do this one. Do it. I didn't do it. Alright, let me try this one more time. What else here? Yeah, I went too early. Good. Damn it. Okay. I'll try to get more. Okay. Damn it. Son of a bitch. Okay, I'm gonna jump from here to here with this one. Oh, fucking shit. Son of a bitch. And I realize the more I move it that way, the more I run the risk of running my wheels into the
Ooh, double flip.
double flip.
Yeah, you know how to do double flip?
I can't. I think so. I gotta hold it, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Damn it. There you go.
Oh no.
There's like every single line. Sometimes I'll if there's a line somewhere like between like something, I will stop inadvertently and hit a glitch or something like that, and it sucks so bad. Oh, that was nice. Shit. What's up, Patrick? How's it going? What are your viewpoints on how you make yourself feel better about all the stuff that usually is in the news lately? I had some chocolate, and it was good. I'm thinking about trimming my beard so I can grow longer and stuff.
Hell yeah. That's how you do it. It's a pretty fun map, though.
Yeah, it is. They have a lot of lines. It's really cool.
Should have did the power slide out. The fucking manuals don't work.
Finally. It's because the controller's so low to the it's the actual controller, the tab pad or the fucking what is it called, the joystick.
Well, I mean, yeah, if you had regular joystick, it would be a lot easier.
Yeah, no, I need to get another one. There seems to be no controllers in the entirety of New Orleans, and then people don't want to order them unless people actually want them, I guess, because nobody wants to like do anything for the PS4 anymore. Or at least GameStop doesn't want to do anything for the PS4 anymore. I'll go to Best Buy and see if I can find one. So, but that's gonna be like $60, $70 or some shit.
There we go.
That's what I should have done. I should have gone to Best Buy when I had money, so I could actually buy one.
I know, right?
I didn't even think about that when it's actually the thing though.
Fucking glitches.
That was awesome. The friends are slightly just off camera is using the controller right now and then wondering exactly why has this controller cursed him. I just turn the music all the way down, so.
I forget that there's no actual settings in this game. You know how hard it is to play with, like, I don't know, weird sticks and like all this stuff, and I feel like the board doesn't flip as fast as
yeah. Think you would ever make that mistake in real life? Actually, like skateboarding, you'd never like.
I feel like I've done that. How do you do that?
I can't wait for my appointment. It's gonna be so awesome. Like you can do that, but you gotta take it at an angle too, because you gotta hit the edge with the board. So it's like it's really. You gotta hit it at that ramp over right there. Hit it at that ramp. That's how I've done that before. I've kissed it before. Like kind of like just run my leg there. Yeah, see, like it's almost there.
I need to. This is an old skate trick. No, stop!
You kiss it with your face.
What the fuck? I'm releasing at the wrong time.
You might be releasing at the wrong time, or it might be like there you go. See?
Yeah.
How'd you do that?
That's an old skate trick. You just grab.
You just grab?
Yeah, and it like lifts your body up. Watch. So fucking. And then it bumps you off because you're not supposed to be up there. It's a pretty fun little. It's a fun little glitch. Yeet. Get yeeted, my friend.
Brendan, he's dreaming he's running. Is that Brandon? Are you awake?
That's him running from the bullets.
Okay, I thought he was awake. You aren't? Okay, cool.
What else we got here? We got some stuff. We got some of this stuff. This little A-frame over here. Let's run a line with this little A-frame, right? So we're gonna come here. We're gonna set it up. We're gonna just just get a little kiss. A little kiss. Aw, I wanted the A-frame. Let's see what it's gonna do. I hate this game sometimes.
Yeah, I know.
This is why I prefer. I actually prefer session. Fucking like the control-wise, because you don't have to release to do it. Like you don't have to. You just do that, and it fucking you tricks.
Spanish, I write. I know. I'm Spanish. I write. I know.
Word.
Okay, tight. That's cool.
Fuck yeah.
That's cool, Patrick. We cool Spanish. We accept your things here. I'm also, my last name is Rodriguez. I am Cuban, so that's nice. That's good to know. I'm also the Spanish, kind of. Expect
One more.
old Cubans that, yeah, I'm Cuban and Irish. So.
One. Oh, no.
Should have this beard and also this hair. So some weird Lego person. So that's what happened.
And finish it strong.
Mix and match hair. That's what I have. So.
Finish it strong.
You can hear you, right?
Fuck.
Fuck.
I'm not dead yet.
It's the glitch. It's the best glitch ever. If you hit the back of the board, you will fly forward.
Fucking
It was so crazy. Because he just likes to sleep, I guess. It's one of his hobbies. I don't know, it's something. Oh, I did it tight. I want to do it better this time. Damn it. God damn it. Oh no, what happened to my phone? It's in my pocket. I have to put it on the battery because it's the only place it'll charge, like ever. There we go. Oh, damn it. Damn. Damn it. Oh, that's what he said about my question. He writes and he's Spanish and he knows. Basically, like, he's like, no other country in the entirety of like things are actually like doing that stuff. It's either Excel, but I have no money. I have. Oh, that sucks, man. It's actually not. It's not actually that expensive anymore. It's like it's really not that expensive. Like it's. To go by. Okay, cool. There you go, then. You're right. Have a good day. Enjoy your July 6th celebration. I'm an asshole. It's a play on the fact that people take dates out and just like you can say that it's the first day we got independence. It's like, no, you didn't, bitch. You had to fight off all those crazy English people first. We declare our independence. It's like, but we're not going to be able to get it until we beat the shit out of these motherfuckers that want to murder us. Good job. Good job, guys. Oh, yeah, baby, into that. Yeah, jump up these stairs. Oh, goddamn it, I didn't do that. Oh, I didn't do the thing. I gotta do the R button before I do that. Okay, there we go. Oh, son of a bitch. Okay,
you have to set up. Like, you have to set up,
let me see here.
Not super early, but pretty early.
Yeah, no.
If you don't, like, know what you're gonna do.
Let me see what I'm gonna do. Let me see what this... How far back I can get, actually. Or where I can get to, like, actually, like, start a line. Let's start the line like this.
Stop. Sick.
Yeah, he's sicko. He's a sick boy.
How sick?
Not that sick. He's not that sick.
Are you face sick or are you stomach sick?
No, face sick.
Oh, well, go fuck yourself. Fucking pussy.
Okay, let's see. Let's start a line somewhere around here.
Yeah, that probably sucks, but...
There we go. Let's start right here.
Oh, it's 11.
Fucking
Stop
here.
this box. And then I'm going to go on these benches.
Here you go, bitch.
Yeah.
Or something for your trouble.
Hey.
Smoke that to yourself, right?
Hey.
Buy yourself something nice with it, huh?
Hey, this is illegal.
Tell them it's medical, bitch. That's legal here.
You see a lighter, I guess an ashtray.
Yeah, just, no, because I'm lighting mine. You're going to have to either get up or, get up.
Not wearing pants.
Like that's ever stopped me.
Let's get on the stream.
I mean, I was going to come down there.
I got feet.
All right. Never mind then, I guess. Fuck me or whatever. Use a hoe.
Damn it. So I'm trying to start this line right here. Start this line right here. Damn it. There we go. Oh, fuck. See, that's the point. Is I can't stay on the goddamn thing. I have to jump off of it at some point instead of. I mean, you gotta see what I'm like. See, that's the point. I can't even. I'm gonna see if I can jump from one thing to that one and then jump off of it. Like. So it's you immediately jump off of it because of the squareness of your board. Or rectangleness of your board. It's not square. You want some chicken? You want some fucking not chicken? You want some Heath toffee bites or some Raca bites?
Oh no, I haven't eaten in like 2 days, so chocolate's probably not a good idea.
No, you're right.
Just riding the wave over here. I was supposed to get food on the way, but what is it? Wendy's was closed, and the Popeyes line was super long.
Oh, I'm sure.
So I think I'm gonna order something and go pick it up. But
how about we get Brandon to order it?
I just fucking.
You like those pants, don't you, Brandon? Support, huh? Like it?
Who the fuck is Patrick?
He's the dude that was on the stream like a minute ago.
Random kid on the
People was paying attention to me.
There's
I
people
love
on
it.
there? There's people?
Can you sit down?
Give me a lighter, please. Any weekly?
You know there's a Joe.
Yes.
You know there's online multiplayer now?
Where?
I think. Pretty sure. Pause. If you go to settings, mod browser, yeah. Might be
Well, I don't know why I can't get more things like I can't get regular stuff.
Click on the maps.
I guess what I click on the map. See,
Yeah,
look, that's the point.
Oh, there is a new one. Huh.
So if I click on more maps, or whatever.
No, that's.
Is that all
that's
the maps?
Everything.
It's everything.
This is everything, I think.
This sucks, man. This sucks. I don't want to get all these just these maps. I want to get something like this, like the Night of the Grip series, but like literally be somewhere like this so I can grind something like this.
That's grip tape.
I know it's Grip Team. I know.
Yeah, it's grip tape.
Let's see, right? I'm gonna get.
I have Quebec. I have the warehouse. I don't have Fermenter. I don't think.
Fermenter, yeah, it's a new one.
I have Riverfern and
What about Japan?
Embarcadero. I don't have that one either.
Explore, subscribe. How do you subscribe? Students.
Use the ones you downloaded.
Some of the ones I downloaded, yeah, because I probably have downloaded all of these already. So.
Well, you went over to your downloads. That's why.
Yeah. I'm gonna go to. Oops.
That's so weird.
I'm gonna show you Quebec. Actually. It's really good.
No, I've been to. I have.
I mean, not Quebec. The fucking the.
I need to see Embarcadero or fucking.
Embarcadero.
Yeah, Embarcadero, and then Embarcadero.
Embarcadero, yeah.
Embarcadero.
Or Fermenter Plaza, yeah. Fermenter Plaza is better.
I need to see both of those.
I'm gonna say Fermenter first because
I might.
No, go do the plaza first. If it's sucky.
I've seen
What's
this.
sucky?
I've seen this map.
You've seen this map?
I've seen this map, but I haven't played it.
I'm under the warehouse though. So warehouse is I always have places to go. And I really always make like there's like these little things you have to go up to.
Yeah,
like,
I know. I fucking hate this map. It's so small.
It is very small.
It's so small. There's just like nothing. I don't know. Fucking. I'm a dick. Like I'm so used to skate, like the old skate maps and stuff, where it was just one kind of map. And
Like continuous and fucking huge, yeah.
Like open world, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And that's how I mean Session's pretty like that. Like I don't know. Fucking.
It's a tiny little bitch map.
It's nice to get some lines in on.
Joe, you suck.
So tell me how I feel, bitch.
Joe does
That
not.
was cool. Well, wait.
Okay. I didn't do it close enough.
Joe does not suck. He is still learning. However, barely knows how to play the games. I don't even. Did you know that grabs existed before I did it? Like, no.
I had no idea.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like this
Joe's
is,
still learning.
Did
Man.
you know whoops existed?
That's why fucking.
how do you grab? How do you grab?
challenges.
How do you grab these?
The bumpers.
Oh shit! I just grabbed.
L1, R1, yeah.
I just grabbed. That's how you also look like a goddamn. Watch.
You have to release. Yeah.
You like a little fucking.
One of the most fucked up tricks I had to learn about playing this game is that you have to release your fucking sticks after you like try a trick.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? After you do a trick, you have to release the fucking sticks. Like.
No, you bitch! I was gonna go.
And then if you're going to grind, if you're like flipping into a grind, you have to release the fucking sticks and then set up for the grind. It's such a weird fucking.
It is so weird.
I don't know.
It is kind of like realistic.
Letting go of the sticks lets the game know that you want the board to be caught. You know what I'm saying? And then you can set it up. Like.
Flip top's the goddamn thing.
See, I still wish I could do.
Can't rather keep that map anymore.
Like kickflip, underflips.
Do it for Mentor. Mentor's fun.
I wish we could do underflips. I wish we could do fucking. Session got dark slides. Man.
What the fuck is a dark slide?
Fucking. It's where
dark slides when you flip up the board upside down and then
slide
slide on the grid. Yeah, it's so much fun.
You slide on the top of the board instead of the bottom of the board. It's called a dark slide because grip tape is dark. It's usually black.
Black beat.
I made a lot
I actually
right
don't know why. I don't know if it's called.
I love this. This is like my favorite thing. It's like jumping right there and then.
Why. I have played this. I think they do have forward flips in this game, which
I don't know
weird.
why.
Very weird.
Forward flip.
Yeah, forward flips. So it's kind of like it's like a reverse impossible. Does that make sense? So an impossible is where you pop up the board, right? So you pop up the board and you spin it around your back foot, and or it like flips around your back foot or whatever. So a forward flip would be come up and it flips like this over your front foot.
This is fun. This is fun. I love these rails. These rails are great. Except I don't know how to use them sometimes.
Oh man, try. I
like this one too.
You know what really fucking sucks? What really fucking sucks is trying to do two grinds on the same rail.
On the same rail? Oh, yeah. Okay.
Like that's a hard little that's a hard trick. Because you have to press both triggers if you want to stay in a single line. So like if you want to grind the same rail.
Fucking.
Fuck yeah. That's how you fuck. Oh!
God damn it.
That fucking guy.
Son of a bitch. Go.
Oh, you don't always have to high pop too. Fucking. He went downstairs. I thought. He might have.
I think it's better sometimes when I high pop. I'm used to not high popping, and then sometimes like it doesn't even do it.
It's when you use both sticks to
ollie.
To ollie, yeah, instead of just the one. I feel like it's a lot harder to do tricks though in high pop because I've just been
it's hitting straight in the ass.
Weird ways to do tricks, and then like trying to do tricks on purpose.
I love popping on the corner of ramp. Sometimes it's like popping up because like it puts you up so high sometimes.
It just shoots you off into the distance.
Oh yes.
I do love this game. I wish it was a little better. Like I wish it was a little bit.
I wish they had more mods. That's all.
Polished.
That's all I wish they had because I like the way it actually like. I like the cut of its jib.
Yeah. Like you have to have like some kind of skill or skateboarding knowledge.
Fucking hell! I just went into the goddamn thing. Awesome. Fucking went through the goddamn level.
That was pretty fucking cool.
There we go, and then those are both inward flips.
Now, what you should. So when you're going to.
What I want to do is I want to go up to this roof and I want to get on this rail right here.
So when you're going to high pop on stuff or whatever, you can wind up.
Hey, Leslie.
So the chef I worked with for like 15 years.
He died.
No, you knew that.
Oh.
Yeah, she died last month.
Oh, fuck.
Of COVID or what happened?
Cancer.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude.
Gerard actually texted me.
That's all he texted you? Nothing crazy?
And then I kept hearing this beep. I'm talking to my cousin. He's
Marsha.
the other Marsha cousin. Not Laura.
So you say Laura's finer than Marsha?
Is that
Laura's finer than Marsha. Or hot.
look-wise?
Yeah. Huh?
Yeah, it looks pretty hot. It's like an older.
Irrelevant.
Yeah.
Okay.
Irrelevant. Completely
Irrelevant.
Completely irrelevant.
I've never seen Marsha before. I've seen Laura. I've never seen Marsha.
Marsha aged better.
Ah. So is Brandon. It's okay.
Oh my god.
No, give me that. Fucking one. Well, yeah, give me that too, but also.
Anyway.
That's how you duck.
Steven and Lori came over and they gave me
I heard Steve-O in the rip.
like this much of a joint and I smoked it.
Blah, 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 blah,
Yeah, I haven't eaten in 2 days.
I haven't eaten it today.
All right, here we go.
You know,
Well,
here's a
that's
beep.
it.